Hello, Prairie Crest students and families. We hope that everyone is enjoying their summer and having so much fun outside. We have another story that we would like to share with you this week, and today our story is titled The Rechargeables. This story is extra special. We have a special note from the author who wrote to us: to Prairie Crest students, keep charging others. Tom Rath. In the village of Verve, mysterious things occurred. All of the people are completely still. On the outskirts of town, a young girl named Poppy is sitting on a hilltop when a strong gust of wind blows her over. Poppy's stiff body hits the ground and starts to roll. As she rolls, her eyes begin to open. Poppy can feel her arms hitting the ground with each turn. Poppy struggles to stand up. As she pushes her arms, she feels a positive charge. Poppy looks up and sees someone leaning against a tree. Who is this boy, she wonders. She takes a step forward, and then another, and then with each step she gains strength. Poppy shakes the boy. Nothing. She pushes him over, thinking it might help. It does not. Then Poppy notices a house. She walks over to see if anyone is inside. Do you think someone will be inside? We'll see. As Poppy walks into the dusty house, she sees a man sitting at the table and a woman on the couch. She doesn't know who the people are or why they're not moving. Poppy shakes the woman. Nothing. When she goes to shake the man, she notices something written on his notepad. What you do gives you energy. Poppy thinks about the message for a minute, then gets an idea. What happened? Where am I? Who are you? The boy mumbles. That is about the only question Poppy knows the answer to. My name is Poppy. What's yours? Simon, I think. Poppy sees a red light on Simon's shirt that was not there before. As he gets up and takes a few steps, the light turns a dim yellow. Poppy then looks down at her own shirt and notices that she has a glowing yellow light as well. Poppy and Simon wander down the road together toward the village. Village is the small town, hoping to find others who are charged. With each step they take, Poppy and Simon seem to have more energy. I think your light is turning green as we walk faster, Simon notices. You're right, it is, she exclaims. Think you can run? I don't know, but I'll try. After running down the road for a few minutes, Simon's light turns green as well, so they keep running faster and faster. What do you do that might make your light turn green? They think running might give them an endless supply of energy, but it does not. Confused and growing tired, Poppy says, just moving won't keep us charged long enough. We should write that down in case we lose our charge. Good idea. We need a paper and a pencil, says Simon. I saw some at the house by the hill. Let's head back up before we lose more energy, replies Poppy. It takes a long time, but they make it back. Simon grabs the notepad with the message, turns the page over, and writes, Moving gives us energy, but we need more. There has to be another way to think about the mysterious reason why they are losing their charge. As Simon thinks about the problem, he notices his stomach is rumbling. Maybe we're just hungry. Let's see if we can find some food in here. Poppy and Simon go through all of the cabinets and drawers in the kitchen. They put everything they can find on the counter. All of the fresh food in the refrigerator has gone bad, but there are 2 bottles of soda left and plenty of bags and boxes of food. Simon starts eating some cookies. Poppy takes a big gulp of soda and opens a big bag of chips. These food give them more energy at first, so they keep eating. But after a while, they both get a stomachache and begin to lose their charge. "Do you think we're eating the right food?" asked Poppy. "It tastes good to me," answered Simon with a mouthful of cookies. Then he loses the rest of his charge and goes completely still. Poppy drags Simon out of the door and rolls him down the hill, thinking that will give him a small charge. But this time it does not. So Poppy tries rolling him down another hill. Simon rolls into a garden filled with fruits and vegetables. When Poppy runs down the hill, she notices that Simon has a small charge, but he will need more to keep moving again. As Simon struggles to get up, Poppy has another idea. Look at all of these fresh fruits and vegetables. Maybe they will help. After just a few bites of an apple, Simon has enough energy to explore the rest of the garden with Poppy. With each bite of these foods, Poppy and Simon gain energy. If we take some of these foods with us, they may give us enough of a charge to make it to the village, says Simon. "Let's go right now," Poppy exclaims. "What's your favorite fruit or vegetable to eat?" "Mine are strawberries." Off they go, snacking on apples, berries, and carrots along the way. This time, they make it. They hope to find someone else moving around the entire village, but it is still. None of these people have a charge. "It's getting dark. We should go back to the house," says Poppy. As they walk along, Poppy and Simon yawn at the same time. They are getting sleepy. When they get to the house, Poppy says, "We better get some rest, but write down what we learned, in case we lose our charge again." Simon grabs a notepad and writes, "Eating the right foods and moving gives us energy, but we still need more." Then they both fell fast asleep. When Poppy and Simon wake up the next morning, they feel even better than they did the day before. Simon looks at Poppy and asks her, "Do you think sleeping gives us more energy?" "I think so, because I feel great," replies Poppy. "I can even remember things now," says Poppy. "You are my brother." "Yep, and those must be our parents." "It's all starting to make sense," says Simon. "So how do we get Mom and Dad recharged?" "I think I know how," exclaims Poppy. "How do you think they're going to get their Mom and Dad recharged?" "Let's see." "Ready?" asks Poppy. "Let 'em roll." Where am I? Who are you?" Mom asks Poppy and Simon as they lean over her. What's going on?" Dad mumbles. Poppy and Simon can hardly wait to tell their parents all they learned. But they know their mom and dad need to build up their energy levels first. "Let's take them to the garden," says Simon. "Once you start moving around, you'll get a positive charge and feel better," Poppy explained to her parents. By the time they get to the garden, Mom and Dad feel better, but they still don't remember much. "If you eat these fruits and vegetables, it will help," says Simon. They will fill up with fresh food and walk up the hill to the house. The entire family is feeling like new again. When they go inside, Simon can't wait to ask Dad about the note he was writing. "What are you trying to tell us, Dad?" asks Simon as he hands him the notepad. "We learned that moving around during the day and sleeping well at night gave us energy," said Dad. "But I guess that wasn't enough. As Poppy looks at the counter, filled with the packaged foods that did not help her, and Simon recharged, she adds, I think it's also about eating the right foods. That has to be it, says Mom, and Dad nods his head in agreement. The night before bed, Simon grabs the notepad and writes, Eat right, move more, and sleep well. For energy. The next morning, the entire family wakes up fully charged. As Dad gets breakfast ready, he asks, What should we do today? I have an idea, says Poppy. Now that we know how to stay charged, let's energize the whole village. Now, a question for you. What gets you fully charged? So think about what are some foods that you can eat during the day, whether it's in summer or when school begins. Also think about what are some positive ways that you can increase your energy. Playing outside, going on a walk, taking a bike ride as a family. And then think about opportunities to continue to get a good night's sleep. As we think about getting ready to come back into school in a couple of weeks, it's important that we're thinking about ways to continue to stay charged so we're ready to learn and do our personal best at Prairie Crest. We hope that all of you are still enjoying the rest of your summer, and we are so excited to see you for back to school night and again in a couple weeks when school starts back up. We'll see you soon, Prairie Crest.